Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy. My new hoodie, got my thing going on, doing in my living room, doing what I do for you. Today, writers in 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message in a story. These are life lessons I'm giving them. All you gotta do is tune in and receive them. Some I send to you, you know what I do. All right, for you. Right thinking missions is to enlighten, inspire, educate, motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal, spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. I know who I am. Yeah. Okay, answer this question. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Are you them? Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can wake you up. That's also what I do. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Now, all these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to Maya, be true. Today, we're going to take a spiritual adventure. They call it the psycho-spiritual journey in life. When you're born, you have the one gift that you can use to get you to the next level in life. That's spiritual consciousness, your brain, your mind. Everybody have one, and they're all unique and different. Okay? There's no two minds the same, no two fingerprints, no two people identical. Everything in nature and human are uniquely their own. Understand that. So don't flip, well, nope, you're no different than nobody else, except that. Use it. All right, here you go. Right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking philosophy will prepare you for your spiritual journey in life. The psycho-spiritual journey that you have to think your way through, understand and comprehend, and manifest. Okay, let's go. Life is a spiritual, psycho-spiritual journey. From the time you come out your mother's womb, they cut that cord, you on your own, so to speak. Become your best hero, okay, within yourself. And to the day you pass away, you will have to think and do what it is you should be doing for yourself. That's the game of life. You're a player, whether you choose to or not. Nobody chooses to be born as between the two people who got together. But let's go. Right thinking philosophy will give you all the mental and spiritual tools you need to be the best you can be. Self-discovery is using the tools that are available for you to your benefit, and you will profit thereby. Being a right thinker, meaning you putting in your work to be your best self. Trust me. Obtaining spiritual knowledge, aka knowledge of self, is your spiritual journey in life. Obtaining riches and fortune and fame. Knowing who you are should be the most important thing to every individual. Everything after that, take care of self. The goal in life is to reach spiritual enlightenment, aka by using right thinking philosophy and doing it on a day-to-day basis until you perfect it. Hence, master, self-mastery. That's what you want to be able to know who you are from stem to stern. Knowing yourself a little bit don't account for much, okay? I can teach you the secrets of self-discovery, self-knowledge. It's a spiritual and mental concept, and it's a real thing, because if you can't think, comprehend, and manifest, you're never going to make it to the next level of spiritual enlightenment, becoming anointed, making it to Christhood. Christians, if you don't follow the documents laid out, the dogmas set forth by you in Christianity, you never become Christ-like. Moving on. Walking the spiritual path is right thinking philosophy's way of life. I can tell you, I'm a spiritualist. I don't concern myself with a whole bunch of nonsense if it don't make sense. If it's not able for me to comprehend and make something of it, it's a waste of my time. So knowledge is power. And knowledge of self, superpower. Trust me. There you go. Superman, then the S is the I. I mean, I'm smart. I'm enlightened. I'm awoke. I see you. Here you go. I use the term God consciousness, and I wear the I, meaning I use spiritual discipline. I control myself. I maintain myself for a higher level of living for myself. So everybody around me and encourage me will get the benefit of that. That's what I do. All right. When you become spiritually enlightened, you're walking in a spiritual path. You're walking as a right thinker. Why? You're using the mind and you're manifesting what the mind is telling you, what you're learning, so you can manifest it for yourself, and it will work. Trust me. The daily practice of right thinking philosophy is the way to walk in the spirit. I mean, spiritual beings having a human experience. You need to wake up, become conscious of that, and then you can walk in the spirit like I do every day. Walking that spiritual path is the road for right thinkers. You might be looked at a little different, but do you really care? I tell anybody, when you're doing what you do you care what other people think and feel about it? Okay, be proud of what you do, okay? Walking the spiritual path is what I do daily. I call it right living. Just living right, doing right, acting right, being right. Right thinking, that's what it's all about. And it's going to be different for every individual. So it ain't no discrimination against, well, you can't right think because you're this. You get, no. Everybody's free to be a right thinker. Now, here you go. Next one. Spiritual knowledge, God knowledge, is what right thinking philosophy gives you. Yeah, I get a little animated. When we go to church this morning, the pastor's going to give you a message sent to him by God to give to his followers. I don't have a problem with that. That's why I go, to get the message, okay? But right thinking philosophy is spiritual knowledge that's been proven to work for over thousands of years. I say thousands, not thousands. No, try 3, 4, 5, 6 thousands of having it been presented to the people who followed it and got left in the pyramids. That's where you have to go to get knowledge. Self-discovery is obtaining the spiritual knowledge and using it the way it's intended for you to better yourself, to know thyself. I'm going to cram it down your throat. I know that following a daily routine of right thinking philosophy, you will gain spirit. You will grow spiritually. That's what you want to do. You want to be in the spirit. You are a spiritual being. Know that, understand that, and be comfortable with it. Right thinkers learn about themselves by practicing right thinking philosophy for themselves daily. Right thinking philosophy is all about gaining knowledge of self and living it. Yeah, it's early in the morning. I got to tone it down a little bit. But yeah, I get excited about that because it's all about you doing what you put the work in to find out the information. Use it. Sorry. Spiritual growth is becoming your best self. I call it preparing for greatness. Why? The better you are for yourself, the better you'll be for anybody else. That's where it starts with you first. I ain't trying to impress nobody, but when I do my best thing, somebody probably going to be impressed with it, so that's fine. But you need to do it for you. That's why I do it, so that you can learn it and do it too. Don't praise me for doing it. I ain't beat for that. I don't need all that attention. You gave me all my blessings. I'm good. All right, here you go. I'm preparing myself, again, for greatness, a.k.a. being my best self every day. No days off. No, maybe not. Nah. You put the work in. That's all. Due diligence, I call it. Consistency, persistent. That's how you make it. Right thinkers are on the spiritual path to self-knowledge, to find themselves. That's search of enlightenment, search of truth. Enlightenment is truth for yourself. You have knowledge of self, you have truth. That's what it takes to find yourself, truth. All right? When you want better for yourself, right thinking philosophy is the way to go. Trust me, it'll work. All you got to do is put your work in. I got the knowledge, I got the information you need. Just come and get it. That's what I do. For you, here you go. Self-improvement is the reason to walk that spiritual path. You can just walk 2 paths. Ignorant and knowledge. Spiritual, unspiritual. Take your pick. Okay? It's a choice. There's always two sides to a coin. And if you call heads and they get heads, you're happy. But if you the tail man, you ain't too pleased about that. So understand that. Okay? Where we at there? Right thinkers? Right thinking? Right living? Is how you grow spiritually. It has to be on the right side. Why? Wrong don't get you nothing. It's temporary. You can do wrong for a while, but the dirt will come out in the wash. The wash is your spiritual cleansing from your maker. Can you stand firm and erect and be proud of what you've done? Okay? It ain't what you do behind closed doors. Okay? It's what you do in the heart. Let's go. Last one. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm about to wrap this up. It's a little long-winded today, but I hope the message is getting across. Spiritual knowledge is self-knowledge. That's right thinking's philosophy. I want to give you knowledge for yourself. That's what it's all about. It's been around for thousands of years, and trust me, it worked. Check out your board. Here you go. No bragging, just trying to get you to understand. This is what I do. Knowing thyself is obtaining spiritual knowledge to live by, a.k.a. my yacht. My girl. Yeah. Keep the balance in your life. Understand it right from wrong, and you make the call. I'm just going to do what's right. It's up to you. Life is a spiritual journey that once you know yourself, it gets a lot easier and more fun. Don't you want fun in life? Every day is fun when you're doing what you do. What you love to do. Get a job that you like doing, it ain't work. You go somewhere and work because it's just a pay, you ain't going to be happy. Some people work 20, 30 years unhappy just to be happy once they retire. That's crazy. It's somebody else's problem. Sorry about that. All right, here you go. But right thinking is having knowledge is good, but having knowledge of self is even better. Academic knowledge is fine. Yeah, I agree 100%. But self-knowledge is even better. If you put them two together, you're a right thinker. I got them. I teach you how to communicate with your higher self. That's a spiritual concept. It's a mental thing. Yes, the mind and the heart have to come together. That's what I'm trying to teach you to understand. When you put them two in harmony, you're good to go. Last one. The way to knowing thyself is becoming a what? A right thinker. Now, that's right thinking, and you should be one. And trust me, you'll be better for it. I am.